The new Palm Trio Pro docking station, released just last week, comes equipped with a small but significant improvement, an adhesive strip made from tiny suction cups that keeps the charger from sliding off desks and countertops. To solve that slippery problem, the engineers at Palm turned to Chicago-based Inventables, the 4-year-old venture of 29-year-old Zach Kaplan. Kaplan helps big consumer companies like Palm by scouring the globe for innovative, interesting materials and gizmos that can help solve problems the companies would struggle to solve themselves.
It's a conductive foam sensor. It's typically used for shipping computer chips. What's particularly interesting, however, is because it works like a pressure sensor. When you compress the foam, like I'm doing here, it becomes more conductive. You can imagine this working like a switch. You know, as you press it down, it could turn on an LED.
To track down these ready-made innovations, Inventables deploys a network of contract workers it calls technology hunters. The hunters retrieve about 4,000 technologies a year. Inventables catalogs and archives the findings, then presents them to its customers virtually in an online database and physically dangling from a console called the Innovation Center, which Inventables installs at each of its customers' offices. The proposition is a kind of outsourced research and development. Inventables customers get access to thousands of new technologies without investing heavily in their in-house R&D. It's a proposition that has won Kaplan 22 big corporate clients in the nearly 2 years since he introduced the Innovation Center. The roster includes consumer heavyweights like Chicago-based Wrigley, as well as California-based Palm, German auto giant Daimler Group, and Microsoft. These companies pay between $80,000 and $360,000 a year for access to Inventables' stable of newfangled widgets, all of which are already in mass production somewhere, a key promise for Kaplan's large-scale clientele.
At the end of the day, our customers, they're not looking for new to the world, they're looking for new to them or new to their market. And so it's a way that because cost is a huge, huge issue. And actually being able to manufacture it is a huge, huge issue. And so by taking something that's already being used in one spot and reapplying it in another spot, you solve both of those problems.
Northbrook native Kaplan is a University of Illinois grad working on his second startup. His first was a software maker called Leverworks that he and his partner sold in December 2001. In 2002, Kaplan and partner Keith Schacht launched Inventables with a little funding from friends and family. Since then, Schacht has left to start another company, and Kaplan has built Inventables on its own cash flow.
So this is powder coating on plastic.
At the beginning, Inventables was aimed purely at product designers. It offered to stimulate brainstorming by exposing engineers to inventions they'd never seen. But after a few years, Kaplan realized that design was only part of a bigger problem. Now he interviews CEOs and marketing chiefs as well as a company's engineers.
We approach it like a business problem, starting with what's their goal? What business goal are they trying to solve, not what technical goal, right? And really understand what that business goal is and what's driving that. So maybe it's a financial driver, like they need to make 17 percentage points this year. Maybe it's they need to get new in market and take this percentage share. But it's always a business goal that it starts with.
As for Inventables' business goals, Kaplan says so far, so good. He won't disclose sales, but says in the last year he's doubled both his client base and the staff in his River North office, which now numbers 12 full-timers. He's got 50 technology hunters tracking down innovations, and he pays them just $15 a pop for their findings. And with a recession looming, Kaplan is hoping that his outsourced R&D model will be even more attractive to cost-conscious consumer giants who, after all, still have to innovate.
I believe that just like in the last recession, we'll come out of this one. And when we do, our customers who stuck with us and invested in innovation are going to come out looking great, you know, and they're going to have new innovations and new products on the store shelves, where people who kind of got overreacted and thought the sky was falling are going to come out and they're not going to have anything. And so it's going to sort of do a little bit of separation.